On behalf of Tanner and Nikki and their families, I want to welcome each of you to this wedding and marriage ceremony. I know that many of you have watched Tanner and Nikki grow up, and each of you hold a special place in their heart and life, and they're grateful for your attendance and honored by your presence here this evening. Well, Tanner and Nikki, this is your day. Everything looks so beautiful. Your dress and the decorations and the bridesmaids, most of the groomsmen, and I know that this is the day for you and your family have prayed and planned for. It's hard to believe that you met 3 years ago at a Collide event, and ever since then, there's been a special connection between the two of you. We're now here on November 7th, 2015. The two of you are standing at this altar, committing your lives to one another. Love is patient and love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. This is love defined and described. You have heard what it does and what it doesn't do. Always remember that love requires an action, and it's characterized by your sacrifice and service to one another. It's not something you feel, it's something you do. I want to challenge you as your friend and minister to model the love found in these passages. Today and always, let your love for one another come from God. This is the challenge from Scripture that you must take into your marriage. Nikki, love Tanner. Honor his God-given role as your husband and life mate. Serve him, submit to his leadership. Meet his needs before your own and pray for him every day. Tanner, I encourage you to love Nikki. Honor her God-given role as your wife and life mate. Serve her and lead her. Meet her needs before your own and pray faithfully for her every day. By doing this, you will be living out the scriptural promise in Ecclesiastes 4:12 that states, though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves, and a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. As you both know, marriage is a covenant not only with each other, but a covenant with God. It is this covenant choice that you're making today, not based on feelings or emotions, what he can do for you or you can do for him, but it's based on the fact that God has called you together and you are choosing to love one another for the rest of your life. Love is patient and love is kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. This is love defined and described. You have heard what it does and what it doesn't do. Always remember that love requires an action.